Hi, I'm Jon Armstrong, the rally consultant on Dirt Rally 2.0. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at rallying and the format, including the service area, car setups, car repair and tyre choice. A rally follows a predefined rally route, which includes timed super special stages and regulated sections which need to be completed in a target time. The goal is to complete all sections of the rally in the shortest time with the least amount of penalties. Penalties will occur when the regulated sections are not completed to the minute. So if we go into the repair vehicles screen, it'll give us a list of all our components of the car and show what damage each component has. So as you can see, the exhaust has light damage, where the radiator has medium damage. And if we go further down, as you can see, the bodywork is critically damaged. If we go back up to the radiator, there's 4 options for this component. We can opt to not fix it. We can do a standard fix, which will repair the damaged part. We can do a quick fix, which is a quick fix. It'll take less time to complete, but the part will wear a lot quicker after it's been quickly fixed. We can opt to also replace the radiator, so it'll be like brand new again, although this takes a lot of time. As you can see in the bottom right, we've only got 15 minutes to repair whatever we want in this service area halt interval. As you can see, we've exceeded that by 5 minutes now, which will result in a 50-second time penalty. So you need to decide what components are more important to repair and which ones can be left to struggle on through the next group of stages with. So bodywork would not be the most important, so we could probably leave this. The same can be said for lights, although if we've got night stages coming up, we'll probably want to repair them or we'll not be able to see where we're going. You can also get recommended repairs, which will automatically choose which parts to repair within the time allowed. So I've just pressed that, and as you can see, it's going to take us 14 minutes 35 seconds, which means we don't incur any time penalties, and that's choosing to repair the radiator and turbo, which are important components. It's left the bodywork alone. It's also left the wheel geometry alone, and it's replaced the lights. In the service area, we also want to make our tyre choice for the upcoming stages. We want to make the choice based on the conditions of the stages and how long the loop of stages is between the service intervals. A good way to check this is through the event details page. So if we go in there, we can see all the stages in this rally. And as we can see, we have to complete 3 stages before we get another service area. We need to pick tyres that will last through these 3 stages. The first stage is a dry surface stage, so there's no rain. It's also in daytime. And then the following 2 stages have a wet surface. So we need to make a tyre choice that is probably a compromise. Because there's 2 wet stages, we have to decide if we're going to take a wet tyre or if we want to take a soft tyre, which will work better in the first one, which is dry, and which will also work in the wet stages. You can also see the length of the stages, which is beneficial when you're deciding to pick between the dry compounds. So if we go into the tyre options, you can see we've got wet, soft, medium and hard. If we were going for a loop of stages that was all dry conditions, we probably want to go with a medium or hard, especially when there's 3 of them. The medium and the hard will they'll last longer. The performance won't be as good from the get-go as the soft, but the drop-off in performance won't be as severe as the soft tyre. So I think for this loop of stages, we're going to go with the soft tyre. Just because that's going to work in the first stage, which is dry, and it'll work pretty well in the wet conditions as well. Also in the tyre menu, you can select what spare tyres you want to take. You can decide not to take a spare tyre at all, or you can choose to have 1 or 2 spare tyres. Each spare tyre adds about 20 kg of weight, so you can choose to take no spare tyre to save weight. However, if you get a puncture, you won't have anything to replace it with and you will have to retire from the event. In the service area, we can also alter the car setup. If we go into the vehicle tune menu, it gives us lots of different options to tune and different components that are tunable on this car. So you can see we can tune the alignment, we can tune the brakes, differential, gearing ratios, the damping of the suspension, the spring rates. Car setup is very much driver preference. Depending on what car behaviour you want. Do you want more understeer? Do you want more oversteer? Do you want the car to be more balanced over bumps? As you can see on the top right, there's a description of what each component does when you tune it either way. And this is a great guide for tuning your car. If you're still struggling with your car setup, you can go online where the DiRT community have lots of tips and full car setups that you can try. On the timed super special stages, you can get penalised in multiple ways, such as jumping the start, which will see you get a 10-second penalty. If you go the wrong way down the stage for longer than 15 seconds, you will be disqualified. If you stop on stage and do not move within 30 seconds, you will also be disqualified. When you go off the track too far, you'll be reset to the stage and will incur a time penalty that is decided based on how far you have left the track. This will also happen if you drive too closely to the spectators and marshals at the side of the stage. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to check out our other driver tutorial videos for more tips on rally driving.